Enter.
Dr. McCarthy, got an update for you. My boys are in a position to move in on that trader, and we've located Subject X02's whereabouts and can attempt to bring them in. I just need you to give me the go-ahead since you're the man in charge.
Can you stop grinning at me with a toot of yours? It's unsettling.
Oh, come on, Doc. You trying to prune me of one of my more mysterious qualities?
You know what I mean.
All right. Simmer down, Doctor. Simmer down. Message received.
You said Subject X02 has been found.
Yes, sir.
Finally. It's been so long since they've been home. It'll be good to see how they fared out in the wild. Do understand, Subject X02 is dangerous, so you'll need to send your best men to apprehend them.
Not to worry, Dr. McCarthy. I have the right guys in mind. The trader will be easier to handle. They're big, but they should come along with us without issue.
Right, I'm aware of their status. Maybe we'll finally get some answers on that front.
Hey now, you're the boss man. I'm just the grunt following orders.
Ha! Drop the act. I know what you're capable of.
That's right. You do know what I'm capable of, don't you? After all, I could have let your boss know that you were running the place. You do realize at some point they're going to know anyway, right?
Yes, I'm very much aware of that little fact. But we can both come out on top of this looking good.
Incorrect. There is no we here, Dr. McCarthy. But I do enjoy holding your life in my hands. And that's only professionally. Imagine if I had said something sooner. Why, they probably would have had me kill you myself.
Fuck you.
Come on, Doc. We can get to fucking each other later right after you give me the go-ahead.
Yes, fine. I authorize it.
See, now that wasn't so hard, was it? I'm only fucking with you.
Can you please leave now?
Sure thing, Doc. I've got orders to give anyhow. But remember, you need me more than I need you.
Feckin' gobshite.
It is now April 8th, 1990, a Sunday.
Oh boy.
We zoom in on Red River, New Mexico, to the home of Elena Collins and Scott Macallan.
Yeah, we're still here.
They're still together somehow, even in the wake of the revelations that you wrought upon Elena's life of what you actually do, without actually mentioning the group by its name. We're gonna say, actually, I want you to try and I want you to set the scene for me. It's a Sunday. Let's say it's Sunday morning or Sunday, like going into, the afternoon, like, or around noon.
If it's around noon, then they're at work.
On a Sunday?
The library's open 7 days a week. It's a public library.
Okay.
Now, granted, they open late and they close early on a Sunday, but they're still there.
Okay. Your relationship with Roger has been very much strained, to say the least.
We don't talk to each other.
No.
Not
if
anymore.
anything, Elena is your intermediary. And given everything that you disclosed to her, that makes it even more awkward. She's holding a stack of books, and she walks up to you and says, "Hey, these need to be organized here."
All right, I got it. Here, move.
And she gives them to you probably a little bit more roughly than you were expecting, and then walks away.
He's not going to say anything. He's just going to look at it as she walks away.
Nothing else. You just look at her.
Just look at it because he knows where they're going to be later. they'll be together in her bed, and he knows that despite of everything, she loves it when he gets rough with her.
And as you're standing there thinking about these thoughts, watching her walk away, the telephone rings at the front desk.
Never fucking stops. All right. Oh, Scott's organizing the books. He's gonna call. Hey, can someone get that?
Nobody goes to move for the phone.
I'll fucking do everything by myself around here. Sets the books down, goes over the phone, picks it up. Red River Public Library, Scott Macallan speaking.
Mr. Macallan.
The voice of CARRADINE echoes through your mind.
Yeah, it's... you gotta stop making social calls like this.
I really wish that it was social this time. I need you to come to the following address as soon as possible.
We're fine as soon as possible, CARRADINE. Do you mean this very fucking second, or do you mean in an hour, or do you mean tomorrow morning, or do you mean in a week?
As soon as you can get onto an airplane and get to Maryland.
Oh, alright. Well, ain't that something?
The address is 119 First Avenue South, Glen Burnie, Maryland.
Alright.
Scott, having gone enough times to Albuquerque International and having seen the different airports listed on the board and having seen in your mind before stuff that would take you to Maryland, do you know that Baltimore Washington International would be the closest place to your destination just based off of what you've seen in the past and your smart recollection?
Right. Interesting. And he says, going to the north of Charm City, huh?
The south, but close enough. I need you to get here as fast as possible. Make sure you're not followed.
You sound a little bit nervous there.
I'll explain more when you get there.
Well, killing me intrigued. Sets the phone down. And Scott's going to take his sweet time organizing those books.
So do you, I just want to make clear, did you hang up the phone or did you just sit the phone down?
Hang it up.
Okay.
And he's going to take the next a good hour rearranging those books and do it again just because in his mind he's kind of kicking around a couple different ideas. A, CARRADINE's nervous. That's a little bit new.
It is. He's normally pretty composed and collected.
Another thing, if CARRADINE's nervous, it's been 5 months. Maybe this time this bastard will listen to him. Maybe this time he can get something he wants out of this.
Maybe so. But you won't know until you go to the address in Maryland.
Yep, and so after doing the books, he's going to go up to Elena. What is Elena doing right now?
She would be back in the, one of the staff area.
Okay. Anything in particular she's doing? Is she inventory or just...
She's doing inventory, yeah.
Scott's going to try to sneak up behind her.
Give me a stealth roll. The fuck?
In the playful... this is a playful thing. It's not like...
Give me a sec. That's right. Elena has a sheet now.
Jesus
1 second.
She sure does.
That's bad to
Uh-huh.
know.
Elena's base alertness right here.
No. I got
Ooh, 62. 62 over 16. Failure on the stuff.
She rips yourself a new one.
At least I get to mark it.
Yeah, let me see if she actually is. Let me see if I roll a crit fail. Let's see that real quick. So with her back to you, she says, I can tell it's you, Scott, right?
Well, you're no fun. Listen, babe.
Yeah.
I gotta run. You know what it is.
She sighs and then turns around and meets your look. Again? So soon? Where?
Maryland. Baltimore.
She slowly nods her head. Looks like she's thinking about something. And then she says, God damn it, Scott. Don't get yourself killed or whatever.
Well, hasn't done me yet, babe.
You may not have a job after this. At least, if Roger has any say.
Don't worry about Roger.
No, I have to worry about Roger because we are tied together and it reflects on me. And she seems pretty irritated.
And Scott will approach, not looming over her, but if Roger gives you any shit, Elena, you let me know.
He may just do that himself when you get back. What do you want me to tell him? Since you two don't seem to be talking these days.
Well, You can tell him he's a sad old man who's going to die alone.
I'm not going to say that to
himself.
him, Scott. Keep your voice down. Be mindful of where we are.
Sure. Let him know I've been called into a conference. University of Maryland. Specifically on Russian language. On old Slavonic myth.
Okay. Just lie to my
If
boss.
he doesn't,
just lie to my boss, she says.
Because, Elena, believe me, not only is this for the greater good, this is something different's happening this time, Elena. Something that even I am unsure about. All of this, it's something terrible, something terrifying. And you know what? All this time, nobody's been afraid. But now there are people who should not be afraid who are afraid.
She puts a hand on your face and just looks up and kisses you and says, "Just go. I'll figure it out."
That's my girl. I kiss her on the forehead. I love you, Elena. I'll be back, and when I come back, things are gonna change for the better.
Love you too. I got to get back to this inventory though. And she turns around on her own. Doesn't wait for you to walk away. She turns away first.
That's fine. Kind of gives her one last look up and down. Save it for later.
All right. I would like you to roll me a D2, please.
That's 1.
Take 1 off of your bond with Elena.
Understandable.
What is it at?
7 now with that 1.
Wow, that's surprising.
Fuck.
No, Scott, it's one bond that is actually of any decent size, and Scott's a disgusting, abusive boyfriend. And like a lot of disgusting, abusive boyfriends, he still manages to keep her in.
You don't want to know what I rolled for her bond with you.
I would like to know, actually.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Good.
Good. So now, actually, your guys' bond with each other is the same. Hers is now dropped from an 11 to a 7. Because, yes, dear listener, Elena Collins now has a fucking character sheet. So...
That's not good.
So, Scott, you leave the Red River Public Library at that point.
Drive back to Elena's house, pick up his revolver, pick up his papers.
Taking your camera?
Camera, of course. Also gonna be taking that about quarter bottle of scotch he had left. He'll replace it when he gets back. That's gonna be his road soda.
Oh, you're gonna drink and drive.
When does he not drink and drive these days?
Fair enough. I'm not going to potentially kill you before you even get to go on mission, but you take occasional little sips as you drive.
Look, this is Bostonian blood coming out. He is used to this.
Okay. So we're going to say that you make the 3-hour drive to Albuquerque, New Mexico to Albuquerque International. You buy yourself same-day plane tickets to Baltimore, Washington International. We're going to say, for the purposes of this, since it is around like noon, you had to get a connecting flight, so it's going to take you about 6.5 hours. So you're going to land in Maryland at around 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Uh-huh.
And in that particular moment, we are going to cut over to Matthew Reed, who, to put it simply, you had been called overseas on Thursday to help deal with cleanup, so to speak, with the Berlin Wall crumbling down. You went back to your old stomping grounds to assist with bringing home pieces of equipment and anything else, signing off and making sure that it's actually all there. This takes you a couple days, but eventually you arrive back in Maryland around 4 p.m. Would you have taken like a taxi to BWI, or would you have taken your AMC Eagle and left it in long-term parking?
I mean, it's 1990. Taxis aren't that expensive, so he probably would have taken one.
Okay, so you would have called like a cab company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so, and there probably would be taxis just waiting in the terminal. So, with all your bags and all your gear, you hop into a taxi and they take you up to Hampton to your home. And, you pay the taxi driver, you unlock the door, walk in. How does Reed decompress for the next couple of hours?
Probably takes the time to meticulously go through all of the stuff that he brought onto the mission with him, and basically goes through all of the clothing, puts like some of it back in the wardrobe, some of them go straight into a laundry basket, like this. And he goes through everything he brought meticulously, and he's at peace once everything's stored at the right place. And after that's done, he probably orders a pizza for himself and just slumps down on a sofa, turns on the TV, and tries to catch up on what he missed during the days he was gone.
Yeah, so you turn the TV on and you're just kind of flipping through. There's like some news programs that appear, and then eventually you flip over to, well, it catches your eye because it's random. It's seemingly random, but it looks like it's some sort of TV show. And there's an image of a bird on the screen sitting on a branch, followed by what looks to be some sort of a factory. And there's this melancholy guitar twang playing, and you see an image of grinding gears and machinery sparking. It has this mysterious vibe to it, and the imagery shifts to more gears grinding and more factory work. It looks like saw blades whirring and sparks flying. The words Twin Peaks appear on the screen. It is some sort of TV show. You sit there for the next few moments through this title sequence. The actors' names flash on the screen. Eventually, there is footage and scenery of forest, of a waterfall splashing down into a puddle, a river. Then the show begins. But right as you seem to be getting into it, chowing down on your pizza, your phone rings.
Oh, at least the fucking pizza arrived. Holy fuck. That's amazing.
Yeah, you were eating this whole time. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a plain pepperoni pizza. He places the box to his right, gets up, and walks over to the phone, picks it up, and just answers with a very plain yes.
Mr. Reed.
Yeah. Wonderful time to call. I just got back into the country.
Outstanding. I need you to come to the following address as soon as possible.
Listening.
119 First Avenue South, Glenburnie, Maryland.
Which, Reed, that's only a 30-minute drive from where you currently live.
I just wanted to ask.
It's not far at all.
Yeah, I think he's making the calculations in his head and then just says, I can be there in like 30 minutes. No, 35. I have a pizza to finish.
Sure, yeah, 35 minutes. That works.
Okay.
Make sure you bring your full kit with you.
Everything's prepped. Gonna be there in 35. And then he, clink, hangs up, sighs, but also job's the fucking job. He knows what he got signed up for, and grabbing another slice of pizza, he goes into his bedroom, opens a big wardrobe, and under a pile of clothing, there's like the go bag hidden. And yeah, he takes his go bag. He doesn't put extra clothing in like he normally does, because it's just a 35-minute drive. I think like half of the pizza's left. And he just looks at it. There are a few gears rotating in his brain, and then he just takes the whole box. And hops in his car and eats on the way.
Yeah.
Now here's the question. Does Reed eat pizza with a fork and knife like the trout that he is?
He's not a fucking animal. Holy fuck, no. The man has a little bit of self-respect left.
Okay.
So we're going to say, for timing purposes, Scott, you pull up to this address in this neighborhood, having passed by what you saw signs for to be the Cromwell light rail system, and having followed that with it on your left into this neighborhood and turning left, you pull up to this house that's kind of on the corner. You sit in the car for a few moments and you look in the rearview mirror and you see another vehicle begin to pull up behind you. It's a very familiar vehicle. It's an AMC Eagle.
Looks like the spook's on back with me. Scott's not going to pull his 357, but he will take it out, take the chain, but make sure they're all loaded. Load it back, put it back in his clamshell holster in the small of his back.
Who gets out?
I mean,
Scott will.
He's
the leader.
Are we just... Oh, fuck's sake. Are we just, like, on the sidewalk, or have we actually parked?
You see that there's already a car in the driveway of this house. There is a garage. So you guys are street parking in front of this house.
Okay. Basically same as Scott. Reed just takes out his P7, checks it, And once he's sure the weapon works, he puts it in his wonderful holster, puts on his jacket to hide it, and gets out.
Oh, and Max, I would be saying Scott's wearing all of his gear here that he retained from the last operation, including the light Kevlar vest concealed under his shirt.
Okay.
But yeah, meets out and approaching Reed. Ah, good to see you again.
Oh, likewise. You have any idea why CARRADINE called us?
No, but the fuck is nervous and that makes me smile.
Maybe. We'll see. And then he just gestures in the direction, says, lead the way.
Yeah, and he'll turn, start walking towards the address.
Towards the front door.
Yeah.
So before you get up to knock on it, the door opens, and there is a man who is about 6'2", 6'3". He's like at least 6 feet tall. He's like in his mid 40s. He's got graying black hair, kind of a weathered face. And Reed, this guy looks like he's a soldier like you. And he says, oh, good. You're here. Here, get in here. And he like hustles you two inside. And inside, sitting on a couch, is Eddie.
Huh.
And there is another man sitting further back in this kitchen area. CARRADINE, go ahead and describe yourself, please.
So he's about 6 foot, thinner man.
Young Brian Cox, the actor.
Yeah, young Brian Cox, the actor. A little more rounded, not quite as squared. Yeah.
And the man sitting at the table who hasn't yet introduced himself turns and looks at you two. But Eddie's here too.
Good, you're here.
Scott, give me a PAL ×5 roll. You're face to face with CARRADINE.
About time. About fucking time. You said pal? Now, who's the side of beef on the side of the door next to him?
He hasn't introduced himself yet.
Failure, 74 over 60.
How do you react to meeting your handler, your case officer, who you have much complex feelings about?
Mr. CARRADINE in the flesh. You know, I never thought I'd see you face to face.
Well, that's because you don't think that far ahead, do you?
Oh, but I do think ahead, CARRADINE, always. I don't forget what you said those months earlier. The only thing that keeps me from reaching out on my own is a sense of decorum.
That would be a first for you.
Well, I typically don't waste decorum on lessers,
Oh,
but
so you're admitting I'm not a lesser.
I said I don't normally waste it. But I know you have connections, CARRADINE. I know you can make things happen. And I know you remember, because I understand that you are an intelligent man in spite of it all. You are an intelligent man, and you do remember what we talked about. And I want you to make it happen.
Like I said, I'll see what I can do.
You can see all you like. What I want is what you can do, CARRADINE.
The man who answered the door, he puts a hand on your shoulder lightly, and he says, Scott, right?
Depends on who's asking. You Mr. Sirloin? You Mr. Prime Rib?
You can call me Mr. Black.
Mr. Black, huh?
Yes. You should listen to what he has to say. Also, I'm sure he gestures a hand out to Eddie. I'm sure you're familiar with your compatriot Eddie.
Reed just waves.
It's good to see you, Vittorio. Hey, your girl pop him out yet?
Hey, whoa. Everybody stop. From here on out, one name only. Any more than that, and someone's getting a bullet. This is more people that have been in a room together from this group in a long time.
That right?
Yeah, first names only.
Mr. Black.
Yes.
Scott.
He's going to say, Eddie, tell them what happened.
Someone tried to kidnap me, and
No shit.
we think they got Kimble too.
I've tried calling him multiple times, and he has not picked up.
So, you're telling me Rufus is in the air?
It's worse than that. One of the guys that was following me, keeping an eye on me, they died. He got shot in the head right in front of me.
That right.
Look, they tried to come after me with non-lethal methods. I think they had dart guns. I didn't get a good look at their faces. They were in one black van. 2 people came after me. I don't know what they want with me. I don't know what they want with Kimble.
Who's the other one we were talking
So
about?
you're saying Rufus... Don't worry about Matthew. All we're saying is Rufus might be in the wind right now. If what Eddie is saying is accurate, and I believe it is, I have not found him to be inaccurate in the past, people are hunting us down. Our old members, the ones who have been with it from the start.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that they were apparently more than willing to kill CARRADINE's associates. As for Eddie here, they wanted to take alive. Now that's pretty interesting, don't you think? Now, Eddie here is a real animal. He's a real manly man. I don't think any less lethal will take him down without any sort of severe, strenuous use.
Regardless of what means they were trying to take me down with, they almost got me. And got here as fast as I could.
Now, is that why you're so nervous looking up at CARRADINE?
I'm glad you two are okay, at least.
What I'm nervous about is who these people are. What I'm about to tell you could get you killed. There is a branch of the U.S. government that attempts to harness the abilities of these things that we deal with. Apparently, Kimble was playing both sides. And, that's what happens. Our objective is to try and find him and save him and hope that there's something left of him. Because they don't just kill you. They rip apart your mind and try and find out just how far the human body can go.
You know, it's funny. Rufus admitted to me, to my face, he was once part of MK Ultra. That he was a member of the CIA. For a while, at least.
At that, Mr. Black raises an eyebrow, but doesn't say anything.
Is that new information to anybody? Is that shocking to anyone here?
I think we all knew that.
You're saying that they're going to take apart his mind. Well, it sounds like Rufus is getting a taste of his own medicine. Now, I always liked him, but this seems to me like a good example of Foucault's boomerang.
This isn't MK Ultra doing this.
No, but it's their methods. This, CARRADINE, this is where it's valuable to have men like me, because I can see the kernel of things underneath all the layers of bullshit that you try to build around it.
While this is going on, Reed is just side-eyeing Scott hard. May I roll human to see if he's
excellent
snapping during the moment?
Yeah.
And he's just raising an eyebrow to all of this.
Yeah, I failed. That's a 72 over 54.
What were you trying to human off Scott?
I want to see if you're just like, getting over it, if you are completely losing it in the
Eddie,
face
you can
of,
give me a human roll if you want.
Sure.
If this is something you're doing just to spite him.
Oh. Well, I got 7.
Eddie, as you're sitting in
sense,
this recliner chair in this living room area, and you're looking at Scott and watching him talk, something is wrong with him. He seems to have devolved further from the last time you saw him, somehow. Just in how he's gesticulating and his choice of words, and it's not good.
That's interesting, Scott. But what exactly do you think you could do?
Well, if Rufus is still alive and in one piece, or at the very least in a salvageable state, we salvage him. If he's not, we put him down. And we bring down the bastards what made him that way. Now, CARRADINE, you're an intelligent man. You think that a group pulling out pieces of Rufus's psyche, taking apart what he knows, what we all know he knows, do you think that's a safe thing to keep around? Am I off base?
Reed speaks up and then basically just says, gentlemen, I don't really want to get in the way of your pissing contest, but don't we have a missing operative to rescue here? Or am I missing something?
Yes, Matt, that's a very good point. We have no idea where he's being held. We know who's holding him, but their headquarters doesn't have a big sign that says secret government conspiracy to pull apart people's brains. I'm doing some digging, but it's taking some time. I haven't been able to go back into the office. Officially, this safe house is being used to house a couple of assets that are coming in from the Soviet Union.
Mr. Black is going to say, he's going to look over to CARRADINE. He's going to say, I mean, we know where Dr. Kimble lives. We know where he works. Should we start there?
That seems the most reasonable course of action.
If anything, we can go back to New York, look around my place, maybe get some hints.
I'm going to recommend that all of us stay together as a group, rather than splintering. If we splinter ourselves, we could easily be outmanned and outgunned. If they're doing 2-to-1 against one person, and they expect at some point all of us to show up, or all of you guys to show up, they'll have 8 or 9 guys.
Yeah, furthermore, do we have a timeline on the abduction? When did the men come to Eddie's door, and when did Rufus disappear?
We confirmed Rufus's disappearance on April 7th, yesterday evening.
And Eddie?
It was also yesterday.
Yesterday afternoon.
If we assume both attacks took place at the same time, we're already behind the 8 ball by a day.
They definitely got a lot more guys than we do, that's for sure.
It's about an hour drive to his place.
Well, then we shouldn't waste any more time, right? We don't really have any information whatsoever, so let's start by finding out who he's connected to.
Mr. Black,
Yes, sir.
hold down the fort.
You don't want the extra support?
Yeah, we might as well.
And the other location where we're keeping our guest, I can check on him if you want. Maybe one of these guys could take a crack at him.
You didn't say anything about a guest.
Wasn't relevant yet, he says. A man we've identified as Dr. Perov. You know, the place in Baltimore, in the city. I can go there and check on him. I can stay here. All I know is that the guys watching him there aren't going to do anything. We're paying them well, as if you recall.
Does anybody want to take a crack at our resident doctor?
Would you mind telling us how he's connected to this Rufus that's missing?
He is a scientist who, let's just say his name came up, and we felt it was necessary to bring him in for questioning, as this group stands the opposite of our group. And so far, he's given us a great deal of information, except for one thing, where this place is located.
Okay, what do you have on him? Does he have a family?
No, he has no family.
No one close to him?
No.
Well, that makes it simple, I suppose.
Oh, disposal will be very simple, if that's what's decided upon.
You've already tortured this guy a bit.
Torture's a strong word. We've been encouraging. We haven't really started the, pulling nails out level.
We might have to get to that.
How strong do we need to encourage him?
For the location, probably to a breaking point.
Good.
Are you feeling up for it, Scott?
Whenever am I not up to it?
I'm feeling up for it. We gotta get him back.
Very well.
What are we doing?
Let's get 2 to a car.
So just to reiterate, it sounds like the plan is everybody's going to go to the location where Dr. Perov is.
Yeah.
Is that my understanding?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Eddie, you get up. CARRADINE, you make your way towards the front door. Mr. Black makes his way towards the front door. Eddie, you go and get in your car. Mr. Black goes and gets in the car in the driveway. CARRADINE, who are you going with? Are you going with Mr. Black, or are you going to go with one of the others?
There's 4 people I could go with.
3. Oh, yeah, 4.
3.
4, sorry. Yeah.
4. So 1 is Mr. Black, 2 is Scott, 3 is Eddie, 4 is Reed.
Yeah, roll for it.
3. So I'm rolling with Eddie.
Mr. Black says, just follow me. We're heading into the city. And it's getting to be in the evening at this point. We're going to say it's about 7:45, 8 p.m. I want to switch over to Dr. Kimble.
Ooh.
Dr. Kimble, it's a familiar feeling to you. You don't know what day it is. Your senses have been deprived. The room is dark. It's the same room that you have been repeatedly taken out of and put into, and at least you got to kick one of them in the balls.
Nice.
How many cycles has it been of being taken out and put back in?
At least from what you can recall, it was at least 2 or 3. And it's at around Well, actually, you don't know what time it is, so there's no way for you to know. But the door to your room comes open, and one of the other doctors with a surgical mask over their face comes in and sets food for you at the entryway to the door, gestures to it, walks back out, and then a light clicks on above the door so that way you can see it. But otherwise, it's the same room as before. It's dark. There's that window that's nearly covering the other side of the room. You, at this point, assume it's some sort of mirror or two-way mirror or window. It seems to alternate, you think. It's hard to tell with all the drugs that had gone through your body.
Yeah, he will refuse to eat again.
Okay. How long do you sit there and wait?
As long as it takes.
Okay. You think maybe an hour goes by. Then the next thing you know, the door flies open and you are rushed by 4 figures. They start to roughly grab you and begin to drag you out of the room.
He's going to be whistling this entire time as they're dragging him. Just old show tunes. Just limp, letting them drag him wherever, do whatever they want. And he's going...
They take you to a small concrete cell, for lack of a better word. They take you through the halls. The lights are not on out here. It's dark. There's like these emergency lights on, for example. Like it's to kind of disorient you think. They throw you to the ground and they start removing your clothes. The doctor from earlier, the female doctor, you had seen her once before. She comes in and they do a rough full cavity search of you.
Okay.
And then once the quote unquote search is done, the 4 that had dragged you in there, if you want to try and resist some of this, they start beating the shit out of you.
Yeah, he's gonna start going ape shit back at them.
Yeah, give me an unarmed roll. At a -20, just because there's 4 of them and they're big, and you are tall, but there is more of them.
That's a failure at a 45 over 23.
So you try to put up a fight, like you have no hand-to-hand combat experience really, but you think to throw your arms up in front of your face. But eventually they just get you on the ground and they just start beating and kicking you and punching the shit out of you. And need to roll damage.
Did I regain my health from the last time they beat the fuck out of me?
No, but you only take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
But they beat you for what feels like an hour. And I need you to roll me sanity for violence, please.
That's a success at a 35 under 55 for San.
No, that's fine. You're still going to lose 1 just because you've never experienced anything so savage.
Second check to violence, Maxwell.
You haven't experienced anything like this before. Eventually, one of them grabs you by like the back of your neck and they just fucking throw you out into the hallway and your body just slams up against the wall. And one of them just delivers like a thrust kick right into your ribs. You bring your elbow up like just in time. They just start dragging you. They just start dragging your naked body through these darkened halls back to what you think is your room. And then the door just slams shut after they just throw you onto the floor, narrowly missing the food that was laid out for you.
He spits a mouthful of blood onto the food and just curls up, fetal position, in the piss corner.
Yeah, they didn't give you a bucket or anything, but
Yeah.
there has been a corner that you've been relieving yourself in.
Has he run out of bottles at this point, or I guess they're still giving him water bottles?
It was just the 1 bottle.
Are they not giving him any more at this point?
For now, it's just been the 1 water bottle that you were given originally that that they had drugged you with.
Cool.
What's going through Rufus's mind, if anything?
I think he's hearing like that ringing of tinnitus as he's lying on the floor and just paying attention to the note, and he'll mimic it with his whistle and just like a just long, prolonged whistling note. I think that at this point he's just trying whatever he can. He doesn't necessarily know how long it's been, if it's been a few days or less, but I mean, he figures they're not trying to kill him outright, so that gives him a little bit of comfort.
Do you think about your sister at all?
No.
Fair enough. Okay. I mean, one thing is for certain, though, that does run through your mind, that you didn't go unconscious while you were being beaten.
Yeah.
Like, your body didn't react the normal way that it would in a case of trauma.
Yeah, but he's been taking orexin fairly regularly. So I think his assumption is that there must still be some in his system, or maybe it builds up over time. So I don't think that's perturbing him, or that he's really sitting with that too much at the moment.
That's fair.
I think mostly what he's thinking is just, if they're trying to get something out of me, this is not the correct scientific method. And I wouldn't personally do this to a patient I was trying to experiment on. Like, he's trying to understand what the experiment is at this point.
That's fair. Give me an N times 5 roll minus 20%.
Sure, man. Success at a 56 under 65.
This sounds crazy to you as you're just lying there in the piss corner thinking about it. Maybe these are some sort of stress simulations.
Yeah.
But even that doesn't really make sense.
Because he knows about the stress tests, but he thought that the stress test was the previous drugging incident where they showed him that creature, that thing. But if they're still testing him in between the drugging, I mean, he just feels kind of, he's trying to figure out what they're doing. Like, what is the experiment here?
It's hard to say.
He figures, he thinks that they're trying to find a trigger point for him, but he takes some solace in the fact that he doesn't think he has any.
And with that thought, we're going to pull out to another part of Maryland, to a convoy riding into Baltimore, Maryland, to a location near the Port of Baltimore, but not really. It's sort of a little bit more quiet, I guess you could say. And Mr. Black is leading this large convoy of vehicles. So as this convoy of vehicles that are trailing behind Mr. Black is heading into Baltimore, Eddie in particular, there's just a lot of emotions rolling through you right now, we'll say. You're supposed to be up with Deanna and her family. Now you're fucking here. And CARRADINE is riding shotgun next to you.
Could never imagine my weekend went like this.
Yeah, this is definitely a surprise for me.
Yeah. It's nice to meet you. Finally.
Likewise.
I've been meaning to ask. How's the thing going with that Lorenzo guy? It's been bugging me. I don't know why I thought about it now, but seemed like a good opportunity to ask while we're driving.
I combed through the records of SEALs who have operated with the agency, and I have combed through contacts who could have possibly met him and were in theater at the time you described. I never heard back from any of my friends, and there's no file. It seems a little strange to me, but there's nothing.
Nothing?
It's like he's a ghost.
I mean, he was very much real to you, Eddie.
Who the fuck is he? Is he using a fake name?
My guess would be it's a call sign or something. But again, there's nothing that indicates anyone... Call signs are by mission, and I didn't access those records. I can take a look. But up to this point, I've not heard back from any of my friends at the agency or in the Navy.
He said he knew someone who died in the service.
What was his name?
Vince. It was Vince, ironically.
It wasn't our Vince, was it?
No. He knew of Vince, too. I forgot where he said he died. Maybe if that helps any.
I can cross-reference the name.
It looked like he had a dog with him too. I'm not sure what you could do with that.
There's not much I can do with that.
I'll let you know if I see him again.
Yeah, please. And Max, I will turn and say, would I remember from any of those files, would I remember the name Vince?
No.
Okay.
Scott's not looking too well.
So he's gotten worse from even then?
Well, judging by the conversation he just had with you, yeah, he's taking a dip.
Would he listen to you?
I think so. But I'd be careful around him.
Yeah, I will be. I'm gonna let him loose a little bit on this guy. I don't like doing it, but maybe giving him something to do will help focus him.
Let out some of that anger he has on you towards him.
I don't care if he's angry at me. I've seen this before. One too many times.
A lot of people go out that way. Just losing it.
It's a mixed bag. I know a lot more people who went like Vince did.
Was there any more that Eddie and CARRADINE wanted to talk about?
No, because that was exactly where I was going.
Okay, so considering that the other two of you are driving alone, we're going to say at this point that with Mr. Black in the lead and the rest of you following behind, you all pull up to a warehouse that's further off. Driving in, there was an individual who looked kind of shifty, but he was wearing clothes that a person who works at these docks would wear. Eventually, when pulling up to this warehouse, there is a gentleman standing outside. He is an African-American man wearing a skull cap, wearing a camouflage jacket, and he's got jeans on and he's got Timberland boots on. And Mr. Black pulls right up and stops the car, gets out. This gentleman, he watches as the rest of you pull up. The guy approaches him and he's like, "Wasn't expecting you." And Mr. Black says, "Well, they got to speak to our guest, if you know what I mean. I trust he's been fine." "Yeah, he's been fine. When am I going to get the other half of my cut?" And Mr. Black says, "Soon as we don't need this guy anymore." "Damn, all right. Didn't realize it was that serious." You can kind of hear this conversation like muffle through the cars as you all get out, and then it becomes clear. And Mr. Black says, "Don't ask them for their names, and you never saw us." "All right, shit. I'll take a walk." Mr. Black says, "Yeah, see to it that you do." And then he gestures for the rest of you to follow him inside of this warehouse. And it's empty, but he leads you back to a staircase that seems to go down underneath. And you don't go very far. And Mr. Black pulls out a set of keys and begins to unlock this door. And the door swings open, and it's dimly lit. There's only one light bulb coming down, right? It's very rudimentary. It's not anything, fancy or done up. It is dark, dank. It smells of mildew in here. And there is a figure sitting in a chair with a bag over his head and his arms behind his back. And Mr. Black stands in the doorway and says, "Who wants to go in?"
You'll step in.
I will.
Mr. Black looks at Scott and looks him up and down and says, "I would ask you to disarm yourself if you wouldn't mind."
Mr. Black.
Scott.
What's the harm?
He steals his gaze and hardens his face a little bit and says, "I will take it from you if you don't willingly give it to me."
Looks to Mr. Black, looks at Eddie. Okay. What's the harm, though? After all, this man is at our mercy.
They've got nothing to lose.
Oh, they have everything to lose, and I can count it down for them. They got 10 fingers, they got 10 toes, they got at least 10 ribs.
Jan, I want to let you know real quick that just briefly, I'm rolling a dexterity check while you're rambling and being
course.
all high and mighty. So give me 1 second.
Being a real shit.
Yeah, so as you are saying all this, with a surprising quickness, he flips you around like he's about to do like a police frisk and just withdraws the 357 from the small of your back.
I put a hand on Scott's shoulder. "Calm down, bud. Calm down."
Mr. Black says, "Are you going to be cool?"
It depends. I thought we were going to be set loose on this guy, Mr. Black.
He presses his forearm just a little bit harder on your neck, kind of standing off center of you.
Mr. Black, let up.
He turns his head and looks at CARRADINE, nods, and then quickly steps back with the 357 in his hand.
I pull Scott back so that he doesn't retaliate to him.
Give me a power times 5 roll.
4. Success, 32 under 60.
You're being a real stupid motherfucker right now, you realize?
No, it's the rest of these bastards that are being stupid. They need to let me off the chain, but if they won't let me do it, then fine. Fuck them. They'll get the lesser result.
All this running through Scott's head.
Oh, yeah.
You keep it together.
Hey, man, be cool. We can do this without the guns.
Meanwhile, Reed, what are you doing during this whole exchange? You're just standing there, or?
No, way better. During this whole exchange, Reed has already grabbed to his holster, pulled out his gun, handed it to CARRADINE, and is already standing in the room besides Perov, waiting for them to finish. Just like hands behind his back, and he's just standing there waiting for them to either notice or finish the little pissing contest once again.
You've noticed while observing this going on and also taking a look at the form of Dr. Perov, he hasn't stirred despite this commotion and despite all this. So whatever he's been given, whatever drugs or sedation he's been given, it's really fucking effective. And you catch CARRADINE's gaze. Two operatives who have a knowing and understanding of the situation that they're in.
Yeah, that's fair. But still he's waiting. He's not gonna start an investigation or encouragement when the whole shit show's going down.
After Scott calms down, Eddie will hand over his gun to CARRADINE.
I'll take out my own gun, and I'll put all of the ones that I've been handed and mine into a safe that I assume Mr. Black will also put his into as well.
Yeah, there actually is a safe that's like right outside of this room, just for this purpose.
If something happens, the combination to the safe is 25 left, 16 right, 8 left. That way none of you can say I disarmed you and left you no way to defend yourself.
So Mr. Black is going to look between everybody and say, who's doing this? Who wants to go first?